You know, I talk to a lot of the GWOT, Global War on Terror veterans, and you know what a lot of them say when it comes to talking about and this whole aspect of violent extremism and terrorism at home is we're tired of it. We spent our whole adult life dealing with it, talking about it, warning about it, fighting against it. And yet here we are still talking about it because for so many of us, it's a red line. It's something that we swore never again in our lifetime would we allow another 9/11, 2001 to happen in our country. And 20 years after the longest war in our history, in the very place where it all started, Afghanistan, it's becoming a safe haven again. And most recently, we've had 8 ISIS-K operatives arrested in various cities across the United States who came across the southern border. And a lot of our sources in Afghanistan, who we fought with in that war, are telling us you're not even close. There's so many more of these operatives that are here. Now, take that for a second and think about the fact that ISIS, their preferred way of operating, is different a little bit than Al-Qaeda. They like to hit you at a local level, much like Hamas did on October 7 in Israel. Or look at the ISIS attack with small arms, explosives at the Russian theater, where they killed over 100 people in a very up close and personal, horrific kind of way. Now, what if those operatives who have a propensity for local attacks were to say, migrate some of the drone technology that you're seeing in Ukraine right now, where radical changes in off-the-shelf drone technology, where these things show up out of nowhere with a mortar round attached to them or some other type of device. So what happens when this technology that's now migrated onto the battlefield and is being developed in places like Ukraine with precision, where they can destroy tanks, they can hunt individual soldiers down in the trenches, they can stay on station very quietly for hours at a time and then strike with pinpoint accuracy. Now, imagine that integrated with the ISIS-K preference for hitting where we live, work, and play. Summer festivals, soccer games, concerts. What does that look like? These are the things that we have to be talking about at a community level. These are the things that we have to be talking about at a national level and even in businesses, because this changes the game on everything. When you combine the meta-narrative and desire to strike us at home locally that has not diminished in any capacity since these groups stood up with this kind of emerging technology and the willful negligence that our government is demonstrating right now to allow these operatives back into the country, this is what we're looking at, and it's not pretty.